Welcome back to the show. You know, I don't need to tell you this, but you know, as our skin gets older, it seems to lose elasticity, and even the tone and texture seems to dull and change. I'm like, what is happening? It's all the natural process, but there are some non-invasive treatments that can help you improve how your skin looks and how it feels. Dr. Tianna Tsitsis from RejuvenationMD is here with answers. You know I love talking to you about all this.
Oh, and I love talking about it.
And we're talking about something I don't think a lot of people have heard of, Sculptra. So tell us what it is and how it works.
So Sculptra is made of something called polyl-lactic acid. There'll be a quiz later.
Okay, all right, go notes.
But it's a product that has been around for years and years. And so what we do with it is that we inject it in certain places on the periphery of your face.
Yeah.
And over time, it makes you make collagen and it pulls things back. So people look at you and they go, wow, you look younger today than you did a month ago. And you go, oh yes, I just had a new face cream. And you know, they don't know, but it's a very natural lifting and tightening.
So, and it goes in like anything else, like it's an injection, right?
Yes, it's an injection just in certain spots. And it's great because, as I've told you, I've done fillers in my cheeks. And usually I would do fillers in my cheeks about every 6 months. I do one and one.
Yeah.
I haven't done filler in my cheeks in about 2 years now.
Really?
Because I've started doing Sculptra. And it's just been pulling me back. And I love it. And it makes your skin smoother. It helps
because it's pulling it back.
Yes.
And that mid-facial descent is being stopped in its tracks.
Mid-facial descent.
You know I hate that story.
Well, and this area here is a really difficult area to treat in general, unless you're doing laser and light treatments and things like that.
Okay.
But Sculptra, you know, you're pulling things back. So this crepey skin is not crepey so much anymore.
Yes. So I think a lot of people get worried when you hear about injectables because you see sometimes celebrities starting to look puffy.
Yes, and this is very natural.
Puffy. And we have some pictures. Let's show.
This is very natural.
Okay.
I mean, there's her before and there's her after. I mean, look, that's about a year later.
Wow, that is really
Isn't that fantastic?
Natural.
Yep, and then we have a side view. Yeah, she looks fantastic.
But she doesn't look like, oh my gosh, she's plastic, she got too much done. It looks just like you reversed the clock a few years.
Right, and see, you can even see by the health of their skin looks even better.
That's the same person?
No, this is a different person now. So,
but this is the same person in both of those.
Yes, I know, she looks a lot darker in the picture than before.
It looks like a 10-year difference, no offense.
Yes, she looks fantastic. So it does, it helps your skin look more glowy. And again, it pulls everything back. Now, Sculptra had kind of a bad reputation years ago because we weren't, not we, because I wasn't doing it yet, but they weren't mixing it quite right. So sometimes people see, like on the internet from years ago, like, don't do it. But now we have a different dilution, it's injected in different ways, and it's injected deeper. And so old issues are no longer issues with Sculptra. I mean, I do it on my mother. If my sister ever flew out here to see me, I would do it on my sister for sure.
Call out the sister.
Yeah, come on up see me.
No, and I think that is, because I do remember that as well, but it has changed a lot. I mean, a lot of these things, the technology is changing.
Exactly. And the way you inject it. So we flew out one of the top injectors in the country to come and train us.
Okay.
So it is all about the training too, and the provider that you go to. So you want to make sure that they're doing it correctly. Yeah, and we just had a patient that called to us, and she went somewhere different in a different state, and she's like, "Look what happened." And they're like, "Don't worry, we got you. We got you. You just have to make sure that you go to an injector that you know and that you trust.
Don't mess around. Like seriously, I always say to people when you hear about these, don't mess around with it. I got stories I could tell you, but I won't. I can't.
But Sculptra will not make you look fake. It's very natural. And there's no downtime, so we just inject in these locations. If you get a little bruise, you just do this. And like, there's no bruise there. And again, it happens over time. So people just look better and better, and you make your own collagen.
So producer Susie was like, you know they can do it in other places. You have to ask Dr. T about the elbow. So where can you put Sculptra?
Anywhere that you have laxity of the skin. So you can do it in the elbows, you could do it in the arms, you could do it above the knees.
I hate above the knees. What is that?
Yes,
Why
it's just gravity.
Happen?
It's gravity. If we didn't have gravity, we wouldn't be. We'd be flying around, and then you wouldn't need me if we didn't have gravity either.
That's true.
But so you can treat anywhere that there is laxity in the skin.
Okay.
But again, if you're and the Sculptra butt lift. Amazing.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can lift that booty. Lift the booty.
Can you lift other things?
You can lift. We can lift everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Non-surgically. Non-surgically. So you can come on your lunch break. You can come back and do your next segment, and nobody would know.
Okay. I think this is really fascinating. The other question is, how long does it last?
So people are happy with Sculptra for over 2 years.
2 years?
Over 2 years.
Okay.
So, and that's just when they stopped the study. So, I mean, I'll tell you, once you start looking better, then you kind of keep coming back and doing it. So I always recommend you do 1 vial per decade. So if you're 40, we typically start with 4 vials. So you do 2 vials today, you come back in a month and do a vial, you come back in a month and you do a vial.
Okay.
And then you see all the magic that happens, or chemistry, or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
And then in about a year, you come back and you typically do like 1 vial. So you do a maintenance, but the studies that they've done when people have done no more is over 25 months they were happy with it.
This is why I like talking to you about any of these things, is really you've done your research, you know the stuff, and so I'm always grateful for everything that you bring. Thank you so much. And you also are giving some specials. So, hey, listen up, y'all. To learn more about RejuvenationMD and how you can get a free consultation, just go to the website on your screen. You're also going to find some great offers for Sculptra and other services for our new day viewers. You are welcome. So to see those special offers now, just text the word Sculptra. You see it right there on your screen, Sculptra, to 206-448-4545, and we'll send them right to you. Okay, coming up next, we are talking to a local author about his new book that examines the American grit that was displayed by Japanese Americans during World War II. A fascinating conversation. Stay with us.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by RejuvenationMD.